Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another movie review. Today I'm going to be talking about a movie I checked out last night. I've heard so much about this movie. I kept hearing about it over and over and over and over and over again. And it was on Netflix before, it went off, and now it came back on. Actually, it has a sequel, I think, still on there. So I'll be checking that out probably tonight to review that for an upcoming video. And I also have these son of a guns I gotta watch. I got Friday the 13th movie. I got Split. I got Get Out. I got Purge Election Year. I have so many movies. I don't know what to do. And also recently, like movies I bought up there, The Butterfly Effect, The Terminal, Just Another Love Story, the crappy movie I got from Listia that I really need to watch so I can get rid of, like send the cinema sickness or something. But then these I also have some digital copies that I probably won't use, so I'll probably send them to Cinema Sickness and give them a note and everything like that. But I got those to watch. But The Cube, is it The Cube or Cube? I can't remember. I think it's Cube, is what it's called. Cube. Really cool movie. And people always talk about when I say I really, really like Saw and I'm a fan of the Saw franchise, people always talk about this movie. I've always heard it for the longest reason. I kind of think I thought they were talking about The Box, which I think was another movie. Or I know it's another movie, but I think I always thought they were talking about that one. But now I've seen the movie. It was actually a pretty decent movie overall. So basically, what this is it's basically a movie where these people are in, they wake up, kind of like Saw. They wake up in a room, and it's a cube, and there's a door in the middle, on the floor, on each side of the wall, centered, and on the ceiling, centered in each of the four sections. One, two, three, four, behind them, in front of them. So each wall, basically in the center, has a door that they can open up, and you go to the next room. But see, what you don't know is which rooms have traps in them, and which way to go to try and escape this, because they don't know why they got there. They don't know who put them there. They don't know how big this thing is. So they're all trying to answer this question throughout the movie. And it's a pretty interesting concept. It's a pretty cool story. One of my coworkers told me about this that I work with, and they kind of told me and she was kind of telling me about, how good this movie was, and it was really pretty cool. And I think some people say they like it better than Saul sometimes, but I watched it. It was cool. It wasn't as good as Saul, but to me, it just was missing something. It was kind of bland in a way. It was, there were some scenes that was kind of, dark, and they kind of touched on, different things with these characters. But to me, it was kind of just lacking something. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of lacking a little bit. Was it an interesting movie? Yeah. Would I watch it again? Probably not. It's probably not a movie I'd watch again. Um, if I seen it and I was kind of bored that day, I might check it out. It's one of those movies where you kind of watch it once and you probably won't watch it again. Um, Now, if I've seen it in a set, which I know I've seen it in a set before, I believe one and two are in a set somewhere. Um, or I think Cube 2 might have been in a set, maybe. I think that's what it was. I think I've seen Cube 2 in a set before, but I never seen Cube 1, so it didn't really make me want to watch it. Or buy the set, because I would want to watch that movie, but I wouldn't be able to because I'd want to watch Cube 1 first before I watch Cube 2. Which, in my eyes, they probably are standalone movies. The way this movie ends, and I can tell you how it ends because I'm not going to tell you which character, whatever, but one of them does get out, or it seems like they get out, and they end there. And all it is this person goes towards a white light. The movie ends, and you don't know what happens. So I hope they kind of touch on that in the second movie and tell you where that person went and so forth. But there's a lot of there's some backstabbing that happens near the end of the movie that kind of causes people to, die, and then this one person survives. It's just a lot of crazy stuff that happens. It gets a little bit more interesting at the end, but there's also some stupid stuff that happens at the end that I didn't really understand. Like why didn't it happen earlier on? Why didn't you even backstab this person earlier on in the movie? It didn't really make much sense. But all in all, it was a pretty decent movie. I would say it's worth a watch. It's not a movie that I would say is horrible at all. It's a pretty average movie. It's a little bit more than average, but not a movie, like I said, that you would want to watch like immediately, like right again. Like, oh, did I miss anything? And it's like, no, you pretty much got the gist of it. Even if you walked out of the room and missed a little bit of the middle of the movie, it probably wouldn't ruin anything for you. It's just kind of a weird movie that you're trying to see, okay, are they going to get out? Are they going to get out? And that's kind of like what you're going through and seeing, like, are they going to figure anything out about this cube and how to get out? It's kind of what you're trying to figure out in this movie. So, pretty cool movie. I liked it. I give it a thumbs up. I do recommend the movie. It's definitely a movie that people did not lie about. It's a very interesting movie. And I think that if you're a Saw fan, you would probably get a little bit of a kick out of it because it's probably something that I don't know if it came out around the same time as Saw. I don't know when it was created. I don't know when it came out. But I would almost assume that it came out like around the same time because it kind of looks really kind of fresh though. So maybe it came out around Saw 2 or something, but a lot of people seem to think I've heard people say they kind of like the Cube better than the original Saw, which I don't understand because the original Saw is probably one of the best of all the Saw movies. Um, but the Saw as a franchise is like awesome. It's awesome as a franchise if you watch from Saw 1 to the final chapter. And then the Jigsaw's out now, which I've yet to see that, but I really am I'm probably gonna see it like as soon as it comes out on digital or whatever. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know down below if you've seen Cube. Let me know what you thought about it. Do you think it's better than Saw, the original Saw, or any of the Saws? I'm sure one of the Saws you probably think is better than that. But anyways, let me know what you think about the movie. If you've seen it, if you haven't, go check it out on Netflix. It's currently on Netflix. You can see it on Netflix. It's probably going to be on there for a decent amount. It's been on there for a decent amount of time. So it's probably going to be on there for a lot. Like I said, a lot of the B movies, I've said this before, a lot of the B movies are the ones that aren't super popular. They'll keep them on there longer than the popular ones. Men in Black is already like heading out of Netflix, so it's like whatever. So yeah, it's already heading out, and some of the other movies that were kind of more recent, they're already heading off Netflix. So they didn't keep them very long. Some movies I think they only get like a couple weeks or a month freaking contract, and they get them off of there. It's weird. I kind of be interested to know like how Netflix operates, like how do they do the contracts and things like that with the movies. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz like you always do. And as always, keep rocking, keep on watching movies. Later, guys and gals and other kind of species that are watching my channel. Later. If I can figure out how to hit stop button.